In recent years, the DC housing market has undergone dramatic changes. Most notably, gentrification has transformed whole neighborhoods to the point that only the well-to-do can afford to live there. This increased proportion of expensive housing is squeezing out many who cannot afford high rents or mortgage payments. Much of the low-income housing in those neighborhoods facing gentrification has been snapped up by developers for repurposing as condominiums and expensive apartments. This is sad news for those people who have lived in the district for generations, but now find they cannot afford to remain. For the second year in a row, the DC metropolitan area is facing huge increases in housing values. In Northeast and Southeast Washington, D.C., values have increased at an average of about 40%. And the average single-family home is valued at $488,000. Now, what about renters? In the District of Columbia, the fair market rent for a two-bedroom apartment has been valued at $1,225, compared to an average of $901 for an apartment in Chicago, Illinois. The number of affordable houses and apartments are declining at an unprecedented rate, while the number of high-cost houses and apartments are increasing exponentially. This, again, is another problem facing the citizens and the public officials of the District of Columbia. Many of them have plans to fix this problem, but can they really work? Mayoral candidate Marie Johns tells us of her plans to provide affordable housing to district residents.
But we need to have affordable housing all over the city. And what I will do as mayor is to make sure that we use all of our federal dollars to help support affordable housing. And I'm also going to look to organizations already looking at development in our city, like the National Capital Revitalization Corporation. They work with nonprofit developers. They work with the for-profit development community. They know everyone in the community who is involved in affordable housing. And so as mayor, I will go to them and say, look, I need your help. I need you to come up with an emergency plan for how we can get as much affordable housing available in the city as possible using all the tools that we have. And they're very smart people over there. They're hardworking, and I know that they will develop a plan for me that we can then present to the people of the district and get moving.
The district government has land that we turn over for residential use. We can just say, if we're giving you this land to develop for housing, there's going to be a certain number of the housing units on there that must be for affordable. And when I say affordable, people who make anywhere from $18,000 to $80,000 should be able to afford a house. And that's the type of program we're going to have in a crop administration to let people who work in the city also be able to live in the city.